Hey everybody, you're with the Bad Dad, here with BadDad Gaming, where we play dad games badly, and today we are going to continue on with Power Wash Simulator. What are we going to do today? Well, today we are going to tackle this here fishing boat. So we'll go ahead and get started, and then we'll start talking on the way. I swear, the world is getting weirder by the day. Boy, isn't that the truth? Last night I was out on the boat when I caught a whiff of this glorious smell. Imagine if you took just the juiciest little shrimp and enhanced all the bits of that flavor that you loved and removed all the bits you hated, then added in a pinch of parsley. That was the smell. Naturally, I followed it and hadn't gotten more than a half a nautical mile due west when this huge wave came out of nowhere, scooped me up, and beached me on the foreshore like a curious beluga. It's going to need a good hosing before I hit those waves again. All right, sir. Well, we're your huckleberry. All right, here we are at the ocean. This is nice. Little boat out there. And here is our boat. It's a pretty big boat. I hear cats again. So I wonder if we're going to have to deal with barnacles. All right. Well, I guess we're going to just go on up here and start on the inside. Well, here we are on top of the boat. There we go. I guess we'll just go ahead and get started and see how things go. First of all, we're going to get that opening message, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I got to say that in all my time at sea, I've never seen a wave like that before. I'm racking my brain just trying to think of what could have caused such a thing. Usually it's a tsunami, buddy. It's the kind of thing you'd expect when the side falls off a volcano, or if there's a subterranean earthquake or some such. Yes. Oh, I fell off the boat. I should be actually probably playing Battletech today, but I figured I'd tackle this one today. In the meantime, though, we'll just go ahead and clean up this boat. So I hope you were doing well. I don't know how many episodes we have left in this series, frankly. We should be pretty close to the end of it. And then I would imagine that they'll probably end up releasing some DLC eventually, including things like special places or whatnot. So we have to probably get underneath it here. These episodes don't get as many views as the Battletech one, and rightfully so. I mean, this is sort of a pretty low-key game. All right, what are we missing here? I guess there's some here along the foot of the funnel we can get. So I'm fighting off, feels like I'm fighting off a head cold again. All right, what's missing on this funnel? Oof, I can't hit that button, can I? There's just a little bit here left on the funnel. Come on, funnel. Oh, it's underneath here. Yeah, we're cleaning the inside of a funnel. There we go. Got you now. All right. Well, while we're up here, we'll go ahead and hit up that light and this roof wall from the top. We'll just go ahead and work on the roof wall here. So I guess we could talk a little bit of channel stuff here. So here's what we're doing with the channel in terms of videos upcoming. Obviously, we would like to finish up the Power Wash Simulator series. We're going to be getting to that here. Obviously, now that it's out of early access, we can finish that up when we get a moment. This will bring us closer today. In terms of Battletech, I need to sort of spend a little bit of time on my equipment and take on another mission. I believe we are at a place where I have to find another planet again. I think the planet that we're at right now is sort of at a maximum. We probably are as far along on that planet as we can. I don't know. We'll think about that. But that needs to happen. We picked up that Cafferact, which is a pretty nice mech. And then we also have that dragon that we're trying to make something happen with. All right. That's the top up here. We might as well go ahead and get the deck ready. Might as well get the deck while we're up here. Oh, look at that. Let's go ahead and get that while we're here. And how about, did we get on this side? Yeah, it looks good. No, it looks good. Okay. So we'll go ahead and just get this top deck. So unlike the statue, I think this is the actual right tool to use. Power washer on a boat. I know they have to paint boats pretty often, so I would imagine that a power washer is probably going to be a good tool to use. Honestly, how did you get your boat this dirty, dude? I don't understand. There we go. Looking good. Okay. I guess we'll work on this now. So that's roof wall again. And I guess roof wall is going to continue under here. Bridge wall, okay. Why is that bridge window not clean? And we'll get back to it. There's the bridge door window. I bet you it's up here. Yep, there we go. And this cooler, supply chest is what they're calling it. Sort of looks like a cooler. Go ahead and clean that up. Today is Wednesday, my dudes. 7/20. 20th of July. There's dirt behind there, but boy, is it hard to get. That's a horse. Yeah, that's hard to get. Let's go try it from up here. There we go. Supply crate is almost done. Probably underneath it. Yeah, there's some there. And work on it here. How about on this side? Yeah, some in the corners. Oh, there's some in between these two. All right, supply crate. What else is dirty? I can't see any more dirt on the supply crate. We'll go ahead and come up here. There's some here. Okay, we got it now. Excellent. Bridge door is still filthy, so we'll keep working on that a little bit more. Come here, hit it at an angle. Go across the top, come back down the other side, and come down here and hit it at the bottom, maybe. Nope. All right, we'll clean up the bridge wall here. There, bridge wall's done. Good. How about this bridge trim? All right. There it is. All right, bridge door is done. Bridge trim, again, we're going to have to get that from the outside. So we'll just go ahead and start working on this deck. A lot of times bridge decks have, or boat decks have gravel or sand mixed in with the paint so that you have a little bit more foot, so it's not slippery. That being said, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you could power wash it. but I would think that you would probably pull up some of that grit. There we go. Deck is done. Get this railing as we can. And the back of this spotlight. Alright, how about this mast? It's a big boat. I mean, we've done this already and it hasn't even given us our first star yet. So, we're going to have some work to do here, that's for sure. Alright, well, we'll get back to that. I think what we're going to work on here now, though, is this bridge trim. Nice. And we'll work on the underside of the mast while we're here. Back up, hit the mast here from this side, get the bottom of it, the footing, go out here on the yard arm. Again, we'll go back to the... Oh, there's a pulley down here. Clean up the pulley. And the pulley chain. Skirt around on this side. Work on here. May end up having to get out there on that thing to... Yeah, in fact, I probably am going to have to get out there on that mast. Not really looking forward to that. Well, I guess it's not real heights, is it? Alright, we'll come over here. Maybe we can get this. Yep. Should be able to get this pulley, though. Well, the top of it, I'm sure it's probably 32. Ah, there's the chain, though. Nice. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and keep working on this mast here from down here. Get as much of it as we can. There we go. Alright, now I'm on the yard arm. Where I can focus on this mast section. We're at 13% of the boat already. So anyhow, I'm sorry, I got distracted by cleaning. So here's what we got going on. We have the Battletech campaign, where we need to sort of rearrange our equipment there a bit. Spend a little more time. Whoa! Falling off the mast. We need to spend a little more time arranging our equipment in the best possible way. Like I mentioned, we have a calf rack that we just got, and got to figure out what to do with it. We have a dragon that hasn't really received any kind of... Jeez, oh man. Hasn't really received any kind of battle training, battle testing yet. So I'm very interested in seeing how that one works. Let's see if I can do this again. Ah, there we go. Alright, this rope is sort of blocking me. Can I get up there? I can. Maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe I have to get at it from up here. Okay. And then, oh, there we go. Thank you. Mast is good. Okay. Up here, while we're up here, is there anything else we need to get? I guess it would make sense to go ahead and get the side of this thing, huh? And then here, we know we have at least this episode, and I'm certain this is not the last episode for it. There's still a story that they want to wrap up regarding that volcano, which, where is the volcano? Well, there's a bunch of, bet you that way is the volcano. And then I think we might start on, I don't know, then we might start on, Shipbreaker. Hard Space Shipbreaker. Not sure. Hey, if you have any recommendations, I'd love to hear what games you think are awesome. I will say, oh, well, before I get into that, let me just continue on with my discussion because I get easily distracted. Consider it my OCD going off. Not OCD, ADHD. What the plan then is we also have another show. I have another show planned or another video planned where we're going to talk about the taxonomy of video games. I was having a discussion on the Discord server not too long ago where we were saying about how video games are categorized. And in fact, what brought it up was that would you consider this game, POWERWASH Simulator, to be a first-person shooter? I do not. And somebody I was talking to on the Discord said that they would. So we were then sort of that conversation then sort of migrated to a discussion regarding how video games are classified. And I sort of wonder if you can categorize video games the same way we do animals in taxonomy. You know, with family, genus, species, phylum, order, all things like that. So I think I'm going to do a video where we sort of explore that a little bit. It won't be a gaming video per se. It'll be similar to like what we did with the Steam Summer Sale. But I think it'll be a neat video. Harper Shaw, new number. Hope that's you, Wishy. It's Harper. Lost my phone to the desert, so had to get a new one. I think I remembered your deets right. Yes, Harper, you did. Harper's going to give us a new job. Anyway, Sonia thinks she's close to a breakthrough with the statues, so we may need you back over here soon. Okay. I bet you're going to want me to wash the other hand, right? You probably identified and found a new hand. And we did one hand. We did like the left hand. Now we're going to have to do the right hand. All right, there's the cabin windows. I like this one. I'll be honest, I didn't like the statue. I felt like the dirt on the statue was a little bit harder to get off than it really should have been. But this isn't bad. Now, I could probably also use some, oof, look how dirty that is. Probably also use some cleaning liquids here, but cabin window, there we go. Life preserver. Oh, those are the Lifebuoy. There we go. All right. Woo, making good progress. Cabin is still pretty filthy. I guess we'll work on this ice chest. Catch box, but basically it's an ice chest. All right, gotta get the top of it. Oh, catch box door. All right, that was separate. I didn't realize that. Easy enough. All right, we got that one then. That's the other thing too. I like when the parts are individualized like this. All right, what am I missing on the catch box? I guess it's probably just down here. Maybe something underneath it. There we go. That looks good. All right, we'll work on this side of the boat here a little bit. I tell you, I've been on a lot of boats. Never seen one that has like that on it, but maybe I'm on the wrong kind of boats. So yeah, that's the plan. We have BattleTech underway. This underway. A couple odds and ends on just non-game related videos. Well, game adjacent, I should say. And then okay, that one's done. That one's done. Get this life buoy here. Should be pretty close to being done. There we go. And boy, I tell you, I have a lot of games in my Steam library that not necessarily, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to get tens of thousands of subscribers from playing them, but that's also not the reason I'm doing this channel. This channel isn't about subs. It isn't about, I mean, hey, if you haven't subbed, I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. Go ahead, do it. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. But at the same time, too, I guess I can do this deck. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, anchor windlass. All right, we'll do the anchor windlass. But at the same time, too, I mean, so I'm not going to get, like, again, like we've talked before, I'm not going to get, like, a bunch of people following me for playing Souls games or anything like that. Is that still dirty? It's just very greasy. Let's see if we can power through some of this with the three beams of craziness here. Aha. Sneaky. There we go. All right, anchor pipe. Oh, we got that. All right, and then the chain, I assume. The thing about chains is you got to hit them from every direction, of course. Is there a pain in the butt? Now come over here and hit it from this way. It's also going outside, so I'm sure that's something else we got to manage. All right, we'll take care of the bow here. What is this thing? Gunnel. Deck wall is going to be a huge piece of equipment that we have to get clean. Look out for anchors. Anchors. Oh, that looks to be the end of the deck wall. Yeah. So we might be able to get this one complete. Unless it's also counting the outside. I tell you, that bird could be quiet. I'd be all right with that. Huh. All right, well, I'm going to start working on the bow. And maybe I'll be able to see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's sort of the reason why I started working on the bow. Because sometimes you accidentally clean the things that you're trying to. That didn't make any sense. It's hard for me to talk and play, which is great for a YouTuber, right? I mean, that's exactly what you want your YouTubers to be able to do, or not be able to do. You want them to not be able to talk and play simultaneously. One of the things, though, is that I don't multitask well. This, again, could be a result of my ADHD, but I just don't multitask well. I have to do one thing, and I do that one thing to completion, and then I go on to something else, or as far as I can take it. But I have never been good at multitask. I just can't do it. And it's been sort of a hindrance in my career, my professional career. All right, those steps. Looks like there's some dirt here around that I could probably get. God, I love this textures. All right, there's just some around here. I'm just looking for the loose ends here for the bow, because I am just minutes away from being done with it. How about I just go over it with some wood cleaner? There we go. That works. And now we'll work on the top of the gunnel. Yeah, I can't believe I'm getting another sinus infection. Ugh. I can feel it. You never have you know how when you start to get sick, you get like that tingle in your throat? Yeah, that's where we're going. Hell, it could be COVID. Who knows? I mean, let's be honest. COVID is absolutely wrecking the world right now. Again, in July of 2022. Except no one's paying attention to it. Everybody's just sort of done thinking about it, I guess. So I keep hearing a cat, and I can't tell if it's my cat or the cat in the game. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get this spotlight here. And I think we have some, yeah. Yeah, if we can get these roof railings, some of that's going to have to come from the outside. But let's make sure we got as much of it here as we can. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's come over here and do this one. Oh, this one's filthy too. Let's get up here on the gunnel and see if we can get underneath that. There we go. Roof wall. Almost done. Well, there's some dirt right there. How about that? And I assume this... Well, that's bridge. Well, regardless, it needs to be done too. Roof trim is still a little dirty. And there's some dirt right there. Got it. Uh-huh. Is that it? That is it for the roof wall. Boy, everything looks good up here. What? When I just saw something. Oh, this bridge railing. Okay. Also, the spotlight. Spotlight looks good. Let's work on this bridge railing. Almost there. Got it. How about this bad boy over here? Yeah, that one's dirty too. So, standing on the spotlight. It's probably not OSHA approved. There we go. Spotlight's good. How about this bridge railing? Anything I can get from here? There we go. Well, it's coming together pretty well. Okay. I guess we'll work on this winch. That's a game that I have. I have a game called Fishing Barents Sea. It's a commercial fishing boat game. And they've since released a new version called Fishing North Atlantic. And that might make an appearance on this channel at some point. Hey, I totally get it. Not every game that I play is going to be for you. And that's okay. Like I said, come and go as you please. It's cool. Totally cool. I'm not in it for subs. I'm not trying to monetize it. Hey, Jerry Jambalaya, have you heard of Freak Waves? Jerry, I have heard of Freak Waves. They can just appear out of nowhere, even on a calm sea. Yeah. That's you speak truth, my friend. Some kind of constructive interference of wave patterns or focusing of wave energy. All right. Well, this winch is almost done. Just can't seem to figure out where the last bits are. Maybe it's under here. I'm sure this is part of it. Oh, look at that. Right in there. I bet you on this side. Yep. And along the axle. And we'll come around on this side and see if we can do the exact same thing. Winch rope is just moments from done. Probably have to get the top of it. Ah, look at that. A lot of dirt there. Alright, there's the winch. Let's see if I can get the top of the rope here. Or maybe at least this side of it. My friend, I don't see where the rest of the dirt is on this rope. There's a little bit right there in between those two rope bits. There we go. All right. That winch, that pulley is not done. And I think I still have to get the top of that. Which we were doing by coming up here. And then, again, I got wildly distracted by who knows what. Things that I get distracted by. That's what I do. I get distracted. Just sort of my thing. I totally missed. Well, let's see if I can just get it from down here. There we go. Nice. All right. Now I guess we'll get the hatch. This is a big project, but it's not bad. I mean, a lot of it's going to be the outside, right? And they may make that very sticky grime to sort of mimic what a barnacle is for the boat. This should clean up pretty darn soon, pretty quickly. There we go. How about that handle? Is that handle part of it? Yeah, no, it's good. All right, so we just got the hatch left since we got the door. Let's come around here and just try to get little bits here and there where I may have missed it, like right there. Excellent. All right, now I guess we got to do the main deck now. And this is a pretty big bit. Well, actually, before we do that, we'll do this fairlead divider and then the gunnel down here. All right, let's do this then. Let's come up here. Oh, there we go. And then while we're up here, we'll just go ahead and get the outside of the main deck gunnel. So a couple years ago, I went fishing with my family on a boat in Ocean City, New Jersey. And boy, the waves were just absolutely ridiculous. It was deep sea fishing. It was one of those tourist things you do, you know. It wasn't like we were on a boat with like a lot of other people. But boy, the waves were just ridiculously bad. A friend of mine, he's a subscriber, at least I think he is. Didn't do so well on this trip. Got sick, threw up, a lot of seasickness. But the thing that made the trip interesting was that the boat caught fire while we were out there. What happened was it lost some form of hose, and then started having some problems with the boat smoking because whatever was in the hose was landing on something hot, and that was catching things on fire. So that's always a good time, right? All right, Fairline divider's good. Is there one on this side? There is. And is it done? It's not. So we'll finish it up on this one. Looks good. All right, I guess we'll start with the deck wall. But I had never seen waves like that. Now, again, I'm in Ohio, right? I mean, I'm pretty landlocked. So I am not the expert on all things nautical. But these waves were as high as the boat. Like, you would go down into a trough and the wave would be over the top of the boat. And it was just absolutely crazy. We probably shouldn't have gone out. But they did. I don't know. Again, like I said, maybe that's normal. Maybe that's a... Oh, what was that? Deck wall trim was its own separate thing. Oh, these gunnels are separate things too. Okay. They're separated at these dividers. Yeah, that's a moment. That was a trip I don't think I'll ever forget because wasn't necessarily scared, but I'm like, this doesn't seem normal. I guess I was a little scared. Not for my save. I mean, yeah. That fairly divider's done. And this gunnel looks good. So let's go ahead and just work on the outside of the gunnel. And I guess this trim, which is also considered part of it. And while we work on the trim, we'll just go ahead and just start knocking out the deck wall. We're at 2 stars. And the inside, when I say inside, the top side of the boat is pretty close to done. Alright, deck wall. How about this mooring hole? Mooring hole. Very cool. Alright, let's come over here and do this side. Fire exit. Jump into the water. So yeah, I have a lot of games from... I pick up a lot of humble bundles. I don't need to buy the most recent, hottest games. Typically not my jam. So I have a lot of shit from humble bundles that we can probably play through. A lot of Civilization 4, 5, 6, Civ Myers, all kinds of Civ Myers stuff. There was a Civ Myers bundle that I picked up. I think I paid $9 for like 14 Civ Myers games. And we may end up playing some of that on here too. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. Looking good there. Okay. I guess we'll get the deck. Alright, wrapping this up. Have most of it done. Just little bits here and there I gotta clean up, it looks like. Not much. Just little bits that I may have missed while going over it. Yeah, we'll just hit it with some wood cleaner. There we go. All right, that's topside. I think that's pretty much everything up here too. That pulley arm is not ready. And we'll sprint our way back up here to the top. And I think if I step right here, I might be able to... There we go. Okay, cool. All right. I think that's everything from the outside of the boat. Deck wall looks good. Gunnel. Deck wall trim is good. Deck wall. I think that's everything up here. Oh, I saw something. Deck wall. This deck wall is missing just something. Not sure what. Let's just go over it once here real quick. Ah, right there. There's a spot there. Spot here on the steps. There we go. All right, that takes care of that. Oh, I totally missed this cabin too. Well, let's finish the cabin while we're up here. Just some spots I missed here and there, like right there. There we go. There's a big bunch of spots right there, wasn't it? On the roof. I'm not sure what it was. That whole... Okay. Wonder if I can get up here to do that. Ah, there we go. There's one. All right. How about this one? Looking good. All right. Bridge. Okay. Those cabin windows look good, so we'll try that on this side too here. See if there's anything I missed. Because the bridge still isn't there yet. I'm not sure why. Also, the cabin. Cabin trim looks like it's done. Cabin is not, though. Having some difficulties. Well, we have the metal cleaner. When all else fails, just soak it with metal cleaner. All right. And that was it. Cabin door is still dirty. All right. Good. Cabin windows look good. Well, that bridge wall is good. Right there. Bridge cleaned. Outstanding. All right. I think we're good up here for now. We may have to come back up to finish off some things. But I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go and start working on the exterior of the boat. The water side, I guess you would call it. I'm not exactly sure. I just want to know where that amazing smell was coming from. I won't forget it for as long as I live. Look at all these cats in the marina. Have caught a whiff of it too. All right. Well, we are almost there. I think that's most of the... Let's take a look, see what we're missing. One cabin window. All right, well, we got to get back in the boat for that. And that's one of these cabin windows. Not those, none on this side. No window on the front. Must be one here. Yep, right there. Okay. What else are we missing then? One fair lead. Fair lead. Is that what these... That's a fair lead divider. These are fair leads. Okay. Oh, there we got the gunnel too. We're missing a spotlight. Is it that spotlight? It's not that spotlight. Is it the front spotlight? It is the front spotlight. Okay, we'll get up higher on the front of the boat and see if we can't get it from here. And then we'll come around to the side here. There we go. Deck wall trim. Deck wall trim. Okay, that would be these parts here. And it's not that one. Is it this one? It's not that. Is it this? No. Deck wall trim. I guess we can light it up. Ah, there it is up front. And we'll get down. I assume it's something underneath it. There we go. Harper. Hello, friend. Can you come and wash my recreational vehicle again, please? Why? All right. Well, hey, I'm not going to... It's money, right? Whatever. Hey, awesome. This was... I like this one. This was a fun one to do. I liked it better than the statues. I'll be honest with you. But this was good. So I hope you enjoyed it. And, we'll continue on next time and see what's, well, let's see what's coming up next. And we got to clean the recreational vehicle again. So maybe we'll do that in the next episode. Hey, be good to yourself, be good to others, and take care.